Live. Hello, my cute little brilliant bunches. Hope you all are doing good. So, welcome back to this awesome platform of SISYA Class, where we are learning maths in a very fun, interactive and engaging way. जहाँ पे maths बहुत ज़्यादा easy हो जाता है. So, let's start our today's class, where we are going to play with the algebra. You all know what is algebra? Yes. So let's get ready and start our today's session. So before we move ahead, let's just talk about the SISYA class. So I am Manisha, your teacher. So this is about the SISYA class courses, where you can enroll in the classes just by going on the sisyaclass.com/ITC. You have to just fill this form and our team will connect with you. So let's start our today's class. What we are going to cover today? We are going to cover algebraic expression, operation on expressions. हाँ, okay, I agree. हम वो ऑपरेशन नहीं करेंगे जो डॉक्टर्स कर रहे होते हैं, लाइक ऑपरेशन थिएटर में, मूवीज में जैसा आप देखते हो, रेड लाइट चल गई है एंड ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट हो चुका है. नो नो, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट. बट yes, we are going to do operation on expressions, not this expression. And identities, the shortcuts, linear equation, exponents and factorization. So let's begin our today's class. So first of all, what is algebra? होता क्या है algebra? So algebra is basically a branch of mathematics in which letters or symbols represent unknown or variable quantities. Now the question is, ma'am, what is variable? How to know that this is variable or this is constant? So, the first thing is, what is a variable? Alphabetical, it's just represented by an alphabets, just like you can represent it by A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You can represent it with किसी भी number से, okay? So, let's talk about the algebra first, okay? And what is variable? So, variable is basically an alphabetical representation whose value can vary depending upon the situation or depending upon the question. Just like, let's talk about this with an example. For example, let's suppose that I have told you that my name is Manisha, okay? And let's suppose my age is 3 times of the age of Chaitanya, okay? Let's talk about Chaitanya, okay? And my age is 3 times of his age. And his age is not 3 times, 3 times, yeah. Okay, so his age is, let's suppose, 18. Now, what will be my age? Tell me, what will be my age? Just a minute, let me just erase it and make it very clear. Okay, so let's just represent it simple. Example, so for example, we have x plus 5, which is equals to 2. Now, what is x? X is the variable whose value varies according to the question. So, in this question, we can see that x plus 5 is equals to 12. When what is the value of x? How to find the value of x? So, what we are going to do to find the value of x is equals to 12 minus 5. So, 12 minus 5 is equals to 7. So, in this question, we can see that the value of x is equals to 7. Now, let's think of it that my age is x plus 5 is equals to, let's suppose, 21, where Chaitanya's age is 21 and mine is x plus 5. It means whatever my age is plus 5, and that will be 21. So in this case, what it's going to be? X plus 5 is equals to 21. Now what is the value of x in this question? So what we are going to do to find the value of x is equals to 21 minus 5. It will be 21 minus 5. It will be 16. So here we can see that the value of x is 16. And on the first question, the value of x was 7. It means what? That the variables have different values according to the question. As the question or the scenario changes, the value changes. Got it? Is it clear? Okay, let's move forward. So yeah, algebra will help us to solve problems using general rules. It just simply helps us to solve problems where we don't know one value, where two, let's suppose that we are having 3 values where we know about 2 values and the third value is not given to us. So in that case, how we are going to find out? We are going to find the value of x by using the other 2 values we already have. So on the place of x, we can use A, B, C, D, whatever you want. So you have 26 letters in our alphabet, so you can use any one of them to represent variables. And also, yeah, what is constant? Constant is just a number whose value remains constant throughout the situation or throughout the question. Let's suppose that 12. So the value of 12 will always remain 12. It will not change. Same happens with, let's suppose, the value of 5. So the value of 5 will remain constant. So this is called as the constant, and the alphabets are called as the variables. Now here is a quick vocabulary check. Let's see that whether you know about them or you miss them. So these are basically the building block of our algebra. So the first is a variable, a letter standing for a number which is x or xy. Okay, so what is variable? A letter standing for a number is just that it is a number, but its value is not fixed. We don't know the value. So in that case, what we are doing? We are just putting x or y at that place. Got it? So what is variable? A letter standing for a number. So that is x, y, z, a, b, c, whatever you think of. Now constant. So constant is a fixed number. For example, 5, minus 3, minus 8, 9, 12, 15. It can be any number. Why? Because the value remains same. It's not going to change. Now, coefficient. What is coefficient? A number attached to a variable. Whenever a number is attached to a variable, is called as coefficient. For example, 4x, 5x, 7z, 7z, 9a, 12b. It can be anything. It's just like it happens to in our class now that कोई बहुत ज़्यादा बात करने वाला स्टूडेंट होता है तो टीचर उसको उठा करके किसी दूसरे पढ़ने वाले स्टूडेंट के साथ बिठा देती है. So अब उन दोनों में क्या है? There is a difference between them. Okay, so it is just like that what is coefficient? A number attached to a variable. Now, what is a term? A single piece is called as a term, where 3x minus 7, 2xy, all these are called as terms. Now, what is the difference between equation versus the expression? What is the difference? So, expression basically means, well, for example, we are having here 3x plus 5. This is called as expression, where we are expressing the numbers we have. And equation, when there is an equals to and the answer on the other side, then we call it as equation. Always remember that whenever an equals to come in between, then it will be changed as an equation. It will no longer remain an expression. So the expression is 3x plus 5, and if we use this equals to sign, then it will be called as an equation. For example, let's suppose 5x plus 9. This is called as expression. This will be called as expression. And now if I use 5x plus 9 is equals to 35, then it will be called as an equation. Clear? Now what is the two differences between the equation and the expression? So the first is, and the most important difference we have to see is basically that in expression there is no equality sign. But in equation, there has equality sign. Clear everybody? Let's start, move forward. So we are going to learn about the algebraic expressions. What is an expression? So algebraic expression is basically combination of terms. As we have already known that what are terms? Terms like 3x, 5y, 2, minus 5, all these are called as terms. So what is an expression? Algebraic expression is combination of terms. For example, 3x plus 5y minus 23x plus 5y minus 2. This whole is called as an algebraic expression. No equal sign, just a phrase, not a full sentence. Okay? For example, age problem. If Rohan is X years old, in 5 years he will be, what he will be? So let's suppose that if Rohan is X years old, okay? So Rohan is X years old, and now in 5 years he will be, how much he will be? So 5x plus 5, because in 5 years he will be his age plus 5. Now, like versus unlike terms. What is like term and what is unlike term? So, can we combine them? Like terms are basically the terms which have same variable plus power. And unlike terms, basically they have different variables. For example, here we have 3x plus 5x. It means what? That they both are having same variable, which is x and x. On the contrary, we have, let's suppose that we have 3x plus 5y minus 3z. In this case, we can see that the x, y and z, they are different variables. So when we have different variables, we call them as unlike terms. And if we have same variable with the power, then we will call it as like terms. Now, how to add and subtract expression? How we are going to add and subtract it? So, adding and subtracting expressions, simply combine like terms only. So, how we are going to do? We are going to combine the like terms only. For example, 3x plus 2y plus 5x minus y, then it will be 8x plus y 3x, plus 8x, 8 plus 5, 3, 8, 2y. Okay, so yeah, it will be, there is some error. Let's just do it once again. So 3x plus 2y and plus 5x minus y is equals to 8x plus y. How? So we already have to add it, and then 3x plus 5x. What we are going to do? We are going to add 3x plus 5x, which will become 8x. And now 2y minus y. It means 2y plus minus y. So we already know that plus minus minus. So when we subtract 2y minus y, it will become only 1y. So and always remain that sign हमेशा बड़े नंबर का ही होता है. So it will be 8x plus y. Clear? Let's solve any other question. Just a minute. Okay. Let's think of it like 5x plus 3y, and we have to add it like 8x plus minus 5x 3y minus 2y. Then how we are going to do? We are going to add it. So first of all, for plus minus minus, so it will become 3y minus 2y will only be 1y, and then plus ka sign, then 5 plus 8, 8 plus 5 is 13. So it will be 13x. So 13x plus y. Why? Because 3y sign हमेशा बड़े नंबर का होगा, so the sign will be positive. Okay. Now multiplying expressions. How we are going to multiply these expressions? Monomial multiplied by binomial. What is monomial? Monomial which is having one variable. Binomial which is having two terms and variables. So 3x multiplied by 2x plus 5 is equals to 6x square plus 15x. How it became? Just a minute, yeah. So 3x multiplied by 2x plus 5 is equals to 6x square plus 15x cube. How? So we are going to multiply. So first 3x multiplied by 2x will become 3 2s are 6x square plus 3 5s are 15. So we are having 15 and x is there. So x, only x will be there, it will not be written as x ka cube. Just a minute, it's not cube. Okay, yeah, so it will be 15x. So that's how we are going to multiply monomial multiplied by binomial. Binomial which is having two terms. So see, in this case, we are having a binomial which is 2x plus 5 and monomial is 3x which is having only one term. So monomial multiplied by binomial. So that's how we are going to multiply the expressions. And then we are having the second expression where binomial will multiplied by binomial. So in this case, x plus 2 multiplied by x plus 3. So what it will be basically? So it will be x multiplied by x, it will be x ka square plus x multiplied by x plus 2, x plus 3. So it will be x multiplied by 3, so it will be 3x plus 2 multiplied by x, it will be 2x, and then 2 multiplied by 3, it will be 6. So what will be the answer? The answer will be 3 plus 2, 6, 6 x square plus these 2, so the power 6 to the x to the power 4 plus 6. Let's move forward. Then we have different algebraic identity. So here I have mentioned 3 identities, and which is very important. So always remember this, because these 3 are going to be useful for your exam and for the upcoming grades also. 9th-10th में तो ये बहुत यूज होने वाला है. So just take a screenshot of this, or if you want you can write it down, because this is going to be very, very important. So what are these 3 identities basically? So these 3 identities are a plus b का whole square. A plus b का whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. ये बहुत important और बहुत common use होने वाला है. So always remember this. a plus b का whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. And then we have a minus b का square. A minus b का square. What it will be? It will be same a square minus 2ab plus b का square. See, only the sign changes. That is it. सिर्फ sign बदल रहा है, तो always remember that a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay? And then we have a square minus b square is equals to a plus b and a minus b. Now you must be wondering that what is the difference between a minus b का whole square and a square minus b का whole square. So let's just take an example, okay? And think of it like, let's take it an example of 3 and 4, okay? Where 3 plus just a minute guys, wait. Okay. Okay, so tell me guys, how you liking it? Just wait, थोड़ा बहुत technical glitches तो होते हैं, ठीक है, हो जाता है कुछ कुछ, like I'm not very used to of these things ना, तो ये कुछ कुछ तो हो ही जाता है मुझसे. Okay, let's just tech team को करने दो, ठीक है. By the time, let's have some conversation and tell me, comment down your opinion that how you are liking and what else. कौन कौन से ऐसे टॉपिक्स है जो आप चाहते हो कि लाइक हम उसको कवर करें, एंड उसको आप कमेंट डाउन करो, सो दैट वी विल बी कवरिंग अप इन द वेरी नेक्स्ट क्लासेस. मी एंड धनंजय सर इज देयर, सो कमेंट डाउन करो और बताओ कि हाउ यू आर लाइकिंग द क्लासेस. ओके, या सो या वी आर बैक. जस्ट अ मिनट, आ जाएगा. It takes time. I know it happens, but ठीक है. भाई हम सब इंसान है ना, सो होती है गलतियां, सबसे, मुझसे भी हो गई है. अभी क्या करूं मैं. नहीं, ये गलती थोड़ी बड़ी थी लग रहा है मुझे, छोटी गलती नहीं थी मेरी। ठीक ही नहीं हो पा रही। बेचारे मेरे टेक टीम वालों को ऐसे झुक झुक के काम करना पड़ रहा है। Okay, so we are back now. Let's start. Just give me a moment. Yeah, we're done. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so how a square plus b square, okay, a plus b का whole square and a square plus b square, दोनों में क्या difference है? अगर ये क्वेश्चन किया होगा तो you must have understood that what I'm talking about, but अगर नहीं तो let's talk about कि क्या difference है इन दोनों questions में. So let's take an example as 3 and 4. Will it work? Let's see. 3, yes, 3 plus 4 का whole square, okay, and let's take an example of 3 square plus 4 square. Where it is? Yeah, I'm not visible. Okay, थोड़ा ज़्यादा उधर लिख दिया मैंने. Let's take it. So 3 plus 4 का whole square. It means what? 3 plus 4 is 3 plus 4 is equals to 7 का whole square. It means we already know that 7 sevens are 49 and 3 का square is equals to 3 3s are 9 plus 4 का square is 16. So 16 plus 9 is 25. Now you got the difference. That what is the difference between whole square and 3a plus b का whole square and a square minus or a square plus b square. Got it? Let's move forward. And always remember that there is a golden rule. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to another side. No matter what the question or what the equation is, आप जो भी एक साइड करोगे आपको दूसरा साइड भी करना पड़ेगा, which is you have to prove that LHS is equals to RHS. मैथ्स में हम यही तो करते आते हैं. So that's what we have to do. And move constant to one side. We have to move constant to one side and the variable to the other. Otherwise bifurcate कर लेने से easy calculation हो जाता है. And move variables to other side mentioned earlier. And then divide to isolate x. Then what we have to do? We have to divide so that we will be able to find the value of x. We have to find the value of x. To isolate the x, we have to do this thing. Let's take an example. That is 2x plus 3 is equals to 11. So 2x plus 3 is equals to 11. Now in this case what we are going to do? We are going to take 3 onto the other side. Okay. So 2x is equals to 11 minus 3. Why minus 3? Because 3 is in positive and whenever a number goes to the other side, the sign changes. So 11 minus 3, it becomes 8. So 2x is equals to 8. And now what is the value of x? So x is equals to 8 upon 2. It means 2 divided x. 8 is equals to 4. So what is the value of x? X is equals to 4. Now let's put this value into the equation and check that whether the equation is correct or not. So let's put the value where 2 multiplied by 4, which is the value of x, plus 3 is equals to 11. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8 plus 3 is equals to 11. So 8 plus 3 is 11 and A2 equals to 11. So it means LHS is equals to RHS. We have proved it. Now what are the laws of exponent and power? लॉज क्या है और एक्सपोनेंट पावर और एक्सपोनेंट के. अब लॉज मतलब वो लॉज नहीं जो हम कोर्ट एंड ऑल दैट में पढ़ रहे होते हैं. इट इज द मैथमेटिक्स का लॉ. बिकॉज मैथमेटिक्स हो या साइंस हो, हमेशा किसी न किसी लॉ पे ही काम कर रहे होते हैं. सो here we are going to see the laws of exponent and power. So what is the laws of power and exponent? So the first thing is, whenever we multiply numbers, a same number, a same variable, in that scenario what happens is that their power got add up. So for example, if we have, let's suppose, a plus a and a to the power m, a to the power n, whatever the number can be. So what happened in this case? M plus a to the power m plus n. In this case what we are going to do is basically we are just going to add the power. For example, let's take it, we don't know the value of a, okay, and let's see that a to the power 2 plus a to the power 3. So in this case what we are going to do, because a and a, the variable is same, so we are going to write a to the power 2 plus 3, which will become a to the power 5. So that's how we are going to do whenever the variable is same. Let's suppose if the variable is different, for example a ka square plus b ka square, then in this case what we are going to do? Can we add this a ka square plus b ka square? No, we can't add it. So in this case it will remain it same. Whenever the variable is same, then we are going to add the power. Clear everybody? Okay. Now let's talk about, it was the condition of multiplication. Now अब क्या होगा अगर हम इसको division कर रहे होंगे? So in that case a to the power m divided by a to the power n. So in that case whenever division happens, then we are going to subtract the power. So a to the power m minus n. For example, let's suppose that we don't know what is a. And let's talk about a to the power 4 divided by a to the power 2. So in that case a to the power 4 minus 2, and that will be equal to a to the power 2. Clear? Then let's talk about the third case, where a to the power m ka whole 9. So then in that case we are going to multiply it. For example, a to the power 2 and then inka power whole will be 2. So in that case the power will be, let's see, 2. Then the power will be a to the power 2 multiplied by, just wait. Something happened. Okay, so by the time you people do it and tell me that what will be the answer? Yes guys, just do it and write down your answers in the comment boxes. Comment down your answers fast. Yes. And also tell me guys that अभी कोई और चैप्टर है जो रह रहे, बिकॉज 2-3 चैप्टर्स तो और हैं, और किन किन चैप्टर्स के आपको वन शॉट वीडियोस चाहिए Comment down your answers, then we'll be covering all those chapters. Yes. Yes, buddies. Okay. So in that case, what we are going to do, let's suppose we have a to the power m to the power n. Then in that case, let's suppose that a, we don't know the value of a, so let's take it a to the power 4 multiplied by to the power ka whole power 2. So in that case, the power will get multiplied. So a to the power 4 multiplied by 2, which is a to the power 8. So this is what happens. Clear? Now factorization. What is factorization? So it's basically, let's talk about first multiplication. That what is multiplication? You already know that whenever we multiply a number, for example, 3x plus 2 is equals to 3 multiplied by x will become 3x, and then 3 multiplied by 2 will become 3 to the 6, so it will become 6. So this is called as 6. So this will be called as multiplication. Now what is factorization? Factorization is just whatever number we have, we are just going to divide it into smaller parts, so that ultimately the number will become the same. For example, if we have, let's suppose 3x plus 6, then how we are going to factorize it? So to factorize, what we are going to do, we are going to just write it like this, 3x plus 6, and then we can divide it, we can factorize it like 3x, 3x plus 2. Because what will happen when we are going to multiply it, 3x, so it will become 3x, and then 3 multiplied by 2, it will be 6. So that's how we used to factorize. Factorize simply means what? Multiplication is equals to expand the bracket, then factorize, and then take out the common factor. For example, we have 12x plus 18. So how to factorize this? So simply we can find the common factor. What is the common factor of 12 and 18? So I guess this is 6 in this case. So dividing each term by 6, we are going to divide each term by 6. 12x divided by 6 will be is equals to 2x. So 18 divided by 6 is equals to 6. So in this case, we got that 2x3. Okay. So we can write it. Now we will write the factorized form. So that's how we are going to factorize the numbers. For example, simplify this. We have to, just a minute. So simplify 2x minus 5 minus 2 bracket 3x minus 7 plus 4. We have to factorize it. So answer is, even though already given, this is your homework, you have to do it. and tell me that what will be the answer. This is also a question that's going to be your homework. Just a minute. Yes. So note it down or take a screenshot, solve this and write down your answers in the comment boxes. So that's it for today's class, guys. Hope you all liked this class. If you liked it, just like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Till then, keep learning. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you.